Many of our customers are already familiar with InTouch Access Anywhere, which empowers mobile and casual users by allowing them to gain full access to an entire InTouch application using a web browser. Here I have an InTouch application running inside a web browser in full screen mode, as you can see. However, our users often have staff that also needs casual but lighter web access, not to the entire application itself, but to selected information about the application. Let me switch for a minute to the desktop version of this InTouch application. Users may need access only to status information, OEE, and other KPIs. And very often, that information is already available within the InTouch application in dashboards such as this. Here is where the new InTouch Web Client comes in. It allows read-only access to selected graphics of an InTouch application using a web browser. A user can now open a browser and point it to a machine with an InTouch application and configured InTouch web server that he or she has been granted secure access to. You do that by typing the machine name or IP address and then InTouch Web. And you are presented with a navigation menu that exposes the set of graphics that have been selected for the user to access. And it is that simple. This is the dashboard that you see inside the full application right here. The new InTouch Web Client is very easy to configure and very easy to use. Let's see how it's done at development time. All we need to do is come to the window maker environment and select the toolset that hosts all the graphics that you want to make available for access via a web browser through the InTouch Web Client. In this case, we're going to select this toolset SA Symbols, which has the dashboards and other graphics that I want to make available. What we do is right-click and set it as the Web Client root folder. And that's it. All we have to do now is close this application and publish it if it is a modern app, or deploy it if it is a managed app. In this example, we are going to publish this application since it is a modern app. Publishing makes all graphics in the selected toolset available to the web server. Next, we run the published InTouch application in Window Viewer. And here we have the application running. Now we're ready to access the published graphics using a web browser. Again, all we have to do is launch our web browser. Point to the machine /InTouch Web. It's already using my credentials to gain access to it. I can check that here. And as mentioned before, now I can see a navigation menu with the graphics that I have published. This is how easy users can now access selected graphics from an InTouch application for supervisory and management purposes. The InTouch Web Client expands our offering of web access solutions to further empower our users. InTouch Access Anywhere for full web access for mobile and casual users to an entire InTouch application, and InTouch Web Client for read-only web access for casual users to selected graphics from an InTouch application. Thank you.